Alright. Welcome to this video. This is episode number 2 of Gregarious Drivers of Greensboro, North Carolina. And this is, we had a big blizzard go through. Got a foot of snow on Sunday and Monday. This is now Thursday. This is 3 days after. And still, look at all the snow that's on the ground. Fortunately, the side street where I live just on was still pretty rough shape. Passable, but still very rough shape. But this road, this is the this is Highview Drive. This is the main collector road, I guess is the proper term for this particular neighborhood where I live. So we're going up this hill here, and this hill, ooh, first time I moved into this neighborhood last summer, it was a huge culture shock for me, this hill, because up until I moved to Greensboro last summer, I'd lived in very flat land, you know, living down in Florida, the eastern shore of Maryland, Wilmington, North Carolina, all those. As you can see here, the road's still kind of narrow, but at least, you know, at least passable, but still kind of narrow here. So we're on Inman Drive, and now we're going to go across. This is I-73. Just up ahead this is the PTI Airport / you're going to see the FedEx hub here in just a moment. This intersection here, they put a yield sign right there, but I still have to stop to see what's going on. It's kind of weird. So now this is Old Oak Ridge. Now we're on now. If you can hear, yeah, there's still a little bit of residual sludge, or what you call it, slush, and because it's been 3 days since it snowed, but the snow really hasn't melted all that much, because this is the warmest it's been all week. Today it's supposed to get to like 50, but the last 3 days it's barely gotten above freezing, and at nighttime you can imagine it's gotten down to like 20, 22. Warmest now is probably 25. Now this is the ramp to go to, I don't know what's going on here, but this is the ramp we're going on to get to I-73. And this ramp, especially these kind of conditions, gotta take it really slow. This is I-73 / Bryan Boulevard, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. Get around this curve. Now I gotta accelerate. Unfortunately, there are some morons out there who don't accelerate, and then you get on the highway, which is 55, and you're only going 40, and now you got to look out for your own sake and you really rev your transmission up. Okay. I don't know why this particular stretch of highway is 55. It's one of those things about North Carolina, just in my opinion, living in Florida, spent a lot of time in Florida and Maryland and North Carolina. North Carolina definitely the worst of the three when it comes to inappropriate speed limits, aka speed traps. Oh my gosh, what the hell are we slowing down for? I don't know. Okay. But as you can see, if we would have gone straight, that'd be Bryan Boulevard. That would take us in downtown. And this guy, I don't know why he's revving, but oh, nice blinker, by the way. That on-ramp over there takes you the urban loop going east, north, no, excuse me. Wow, what the heck? This crap. Anyway, going east. Yeah, north and east, I should say. Okay. So. This is the really fun part of the commute right here. This is, this guy cannot use a blinker. Wow. But this is, and I need to speed up and get past him because he might crash into me or something. This is the really fun part of the commute. 65 mile an hour expressway. Very, very uncongested almost all the time, even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And Greensboro was actually recently named, the last 4 or 5 years has been like, if not number one, like in the top 3 as far as least congested cities in the country. And I think it's going to stay that way for a while because when you look at North Carolina, everybody's moving to Raleigh or Charlotte. If they're trying to, if they're like my age, trying to look for a good paying job, trying to start a family, that kind of thing in their early 30s or even 20s, fresh out of college. One thing, why can't people use their blinker today? Golly, what's another one? An asshole. Jesus Christ. What I was saying was, or they're going to go to Raleigh or Charlotte, Asheville, or Wilmington if they're retired. So Greensboro is like, when you look at North Carolina, they're like number 5. They're usually not in the conversation for places to move to North Carolina, even though with the infrastructure being so good here and the economy being doing very well nationally, especially locally here too, with Honda Motor, Hyco, Publix distribution center coming in. The economy's doing very good. Now this part of 73, this is weird because it goes from like 4 lanes down to 2, but yet we're through traffic. We're staying on the loop here, even though it's like we have to merge again up here. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It goes from 4 to 2 lanes today. Now if we were continue on the loop, we would merge here. But I get to actually go taking Wendover up here to get to work. Take it this way. Boy, I tell you, there's a lot of people in a turn signal virus today. Wow, well, look at that! Look at that shit! Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I try to keep the language clean on this channel if I can, but anyway. I don't know why, good job, Volvo. You used the blinker. Okay. This is called, I believe it's called a contraflow ramp or something. But why are you stopping? You need to get up to speed, honey. You're going to get rear. Oh, I see why, but still. You need to get up. Giddy up, honey. Wow. Now, usually, if you stop there, that's bad. But the Corolla, I apologize, Mr. Toyota up there, he actually, he had to stop because the acceleration lane was blocked. So, some pretty crappy plowing here done by City of Greensboro, now / City of High Point that we just entered. Okay, so this is the part of the commute that I don't like. This is Wendover. As you can see, man, look at all that traffic backing up. And even on our side, it's pretty bad. This is 1:12 on Thursday afternoon. And the worst thing about it is this road is not on any plans to be widened. That either by the state or the City of High Point on either of their 25-year out transportation plans. It's brutal, you know. Well, wow, look at how backed up that is. That's terrible. Gosh, wow. Yeah. So instead of building a baseball stadium, you know, maybe the city of High Point should have widened Wendover. Weird, very odd. So at least we're moving though, and at least, you know, half the commute is on expressway. So yeah, this Honda's just barreling right along. Why are you slowing down? There's no stop. There's no red light. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, and this crap that this Honda's doing, this not the one on the right, but the one right in my lane. I see this crap all over High Point on this road, and there's another road, NC Route 68. People just will stay in the left lane, and they won't speed up. They'll slow down when it's ridiculous, you know. It's kind of like saying, hey, welcome to High Point. Hey, I'm proving a point by being in the left lane and holding up traffic, you know. Welcome to High Point, right? Crazy. And of course, I could try to pass them, but it's like I'm probably now we're getting the part of Wendover where there's a lot more traffic lights. It's becoming a lot more urban up here, so it's not going to do me any good. Okay. Now this one's a red light, and you notice this vehicle up ahead. They had a delayed reaction time. It's weird. It's like they woke up with the wrong side of the bed this morning. I guess they have a they see a green light, they slow down. They see a red light, they're like, oh, I'm going to keep going. Oh my gosh. So. And right here on the right, I am so glad they're opening up the sheets here, because I don't have a bank account, and when I need to withdraw money to like to pay my rent every month, the only convenience store that offers a paid ATM is Sheets, and there's really not any that are quote unquote convenient. Well, there's two that are probably 10 minutes from my house, but they're not really like convenient, you know what I mean? That one will be super convenient because I can hit it on my way to work, or I can hit it on my way home from work. It's great. So this up here on the right, this is the Palladium. There was, if you notice, there's a Belk back there. There's a movie theater. I mean, they got a food line here, I think. Some other little shops. It's not as good as Friendly Center or Four Seasons Mall or Haynes Mall. There's the big three in the Greensboro, Salem area, but it's okay. But I'll tell you though, it did a really good job of killing off the, and look, now they can't use a blinker. It's like, okay, so you hold up traffic in the left lane, refuse to move over for me, and now you can't use a blinker. Boy, you're a knucklehead. Congratulations. Yay, let's say hi to the knucklehead. Woohoo. All right. So, but the Palladium over here on the right, that particular shopping center, they did a really good job of taking business away from the Oak Hollow Mall, which was I think it was like a 2-story mall, and it had like over 100 stores in its heyday. But the thing about the Oak Hollow Mall was that it opened in 1995, and it closed just last year. So you're talking about a mall that was open for 22 years. Crazy. A mall that still kind of sort of had that new mall smell when it opened, you know. Of course, I was looking at some of the videos of that mall. Hat Tip, Doomy Grunt, and the Nostalgia Mall. A couple of YouTubers. This person still cannot use a blinker. Oh my gosh. and now you've slammed the brakes on. It's like, what the hell? Doomy Grunt and Nostalgia Mole, two YouTubers here that cover a lot of that stuff here in the Piedmont Triad. Jeez. Look at all this stuff. Oh, now you use a blinker. Yay! Woohoo! Good job. Good job. Woohoo!